Selina, tell us what we've heard. Is Samsung keeping details under wraps?
The stakes are super high at this event. It's the latest phone since the last one is scrapped after reports of catching on fire. They had a very flashy event here in the Park Armory in Midtown Manhattan, and they revealed a lot of the details about the phone, which I'm holding in my hand. Some of the main differences are that it has a very large screen, a very large display. It's the biggest phone yet, and another added plus is the stylus, which is skinnier and more pressure resistant than before. Now, on top of that, they also have a dual camera lens in the back. So talking to people here, it seems like there's a lot of excitement about these improvements, but we're still going to have to wait and see if they've really bounced back from the problems of last year.
Yes, how soon will we know that? I mean, obviously there's a lot of interest behind you, but I would imagine they're not actual customers just yet, right, Selina?
Well, it's a mix of media as well as a whole bus full of Note 7 loyalists that they brought over to the event. Something that they did during the presentation was really call out the fans and say that we're not going to forget what happened last year. It was a huge mistake, but we're so thankful to all of our fans for sticking by us and inspiring us to do better. So they did make the fan aspect a much bigger part of this presentation than in years past because they've been given a second chance and they really need to prove that this phone is worth it.
Yes, and in your estimation, and Selina, I know you don't want to give an opinion, but is there room for, let's phrase it a little, impartially, is there room for the Note to take some more market share away from Apple at a time when Apple is going to come out with its 10th anniversary iPhone, the big one, the one people have been skipping cycles for?
Well, I think it's always worth remembering that Samsung is very well positioned in the market. It's estimated that Apple and Samsung have an estimated 3/4 of the market share in the US, and globally, Samsung still is a #1 player. In terms of going head-to-head with Apple, a lot of the features seem pretty on par. The stylus and the bigger screen are definitely going to be what sets Samsung apart, but obviously Apple has built a very strategic ecosystem that really keeps users hooked in. So it will be hard to get Apple loyalists to become Samsung loyalists, but this is a pretty good bet.